Hi guys, it's SugarPlumSims here and welcome back to another video. Today we are creating an apartment in The Sims 4 and I actually really love this apartment. It kind of started out because I was sort of inspired by James and Deli's collab they did together where they built that massive mansion Tudor thing, and I was kind of inspired by that, and then I just sort of went along with my own thing, and it turned out kind of sort of like a vampire apartment, except it's not a vampire apartment, it just uses a few of the things from the vampire pack. But I just really love how this apartment turned out. It's meant to be more like a vintage apartment. I can't remember if I've done one of these or not. If I've already named one vintage apartment, then I'm gonna have to change that, but it is pretty much like a vintage apartment. It has lots of neutral tones, but I really love the living area, and also it's quite a very tiny apartment, so you won't really be able to fit anyone else other than 1 or 2 Sims in here. And I think it is meant to be more like a studio apartment type thing. At least that's sort of what I went for, because even though the bedroom is sort of closed off, it's still, you know, technically out in the open, and I think that's kind of cool, especially if it's just like a single apartment, because then everything doesn't feel so cramped or anything. But yeah, I had a lot of fun building this, and it also didn't take me that long to build. It only took me probably like an hour or something, I can't remember now, but yeah, not very long at all. And yeah, originally I was going to do the bedroom in the sort of living area, but then I realised the only place I could put it is right next to 2 large windows, which I feel like wouldn't be the most comfortable place to sleep, knowing that pretty much everyone can see you as you sleep. So yeah, I changed that around and I really like how it turned out. I also added a few sort of the cracks and weathered wallpaper type decals from the vampire pack, and I think that gives the apartment a bit more character. And I don't know who would live here. I can't really see sort of actually I could probably imagine myself living in this type of apartment, because I think it's quite a pretty apartment. Not to what's the saying, toot my own horn? I think that's the saying anyway. And yeah, the kitchen, pretty much just everything in this apartment is very tiny, except for the living area, where the sofas and stuff, but even then it's still quite tiny. So I do believe that this apartment came to around 40,000 simoleons or something, so it's still quite affordable. You can get that much money quite easily in The Sims, I think. So yeah, if you do want to move in your Sims, then I think this is on the gallery already. If not, I'll have to do that soon. But I actually built this apartment ages ago, now that I think about it. I built it before I went away at the weekend, and now it's a Wednesday, I think. So how long ago was this? I probably built it a bit over a week ago, so yeah, it is kind of an old apartment, but I just haven't really built anything that new recently. I just have forgotten to edit them and record voiceovers for them. So now I'm doing a voiceover for this because I have some time, and I actually have a couple more builds I need to record a voiceover for. One of which is a really long build, and it actually is using up so much space on my computer that I could really do with, but I just have no way, nowhere to put the video files while I wait until I've actually sort of edited it together and recorded the voiceover, because I did try to record the voiceover for it before, but it just did not go well. So I'm gonna have to wait to do that still, and as soon as that's done, then I'll have more space on my computer, because I've literally just installed the Long Dark again, because I already own the Long Dark, but I just uninstall it when I'm not using it, because otherwise I just have no space for it. And I just installed it because my little sister said that the story mode was available on it, and I had a quick go on it yesterday. I think I spent an hour or something, and I really like the story mode for the Long Dark. It's kind of an independent type indie game, I think. Independent and indie is the same thing, what am I saying? But it is quite a quirky game, really. I really love the artwork in it, and the story mode seems really cool so far. It kind of gives you more of a purpose rather than just surviving, because usually I get too scared to really sort of survive the harshest level of difficulty in the Long Dark. I usually just stay on, I think it's Pilgrim or something, where there's literally the wildlife are scared of you, so there's no chance of you being attacked by wild bears and wolves, which is something that I would be terrified of in real life, but I just go in a mode where they can't hurt you because I am a wimp and I hate things attacking me in video games, hence why I stick to The Sims, where the only thing that can attack you is a vampire. Which I kind of wish you could turn off vampires, because Vlad just keeps popping up at my door and it's real annoying. I mean, it's not that annoying because apart from when he actually does succeed in drinking the blood from my Sims and then they become dazed. Yeah, Vlad, can you get lost now? Thanks. I mean, it's not that bad. I just wish there was kind of an option, which I suppose there is if you turn off the vampire pack, but then I also kind of want the decorational, is that a word? I don't think so, but like the decoration items from the vampire pack. But yeah, we also just got a new what is it, trailer for the cats and dogs for the vet career, and with all of the new trailers and stuff, I'm just really excited for the cats and dogs. I like want it now, and I hope that it's worth the wait when it actually comes out, which I'm sure it will. I just can't wait to explore the brand new world. And I mean, I actually, before I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure that Windenburg is my favourite world at the moment, so I'm pretty sure I'll really like Brindleton Bay. Is that what it's called? Brindleton Bay. Sounds right. Hopefully it's right. But yeah, I'm just really excited for it. I can't wait for it to come out. It's still like less than a month, I think, but it isn't that long to wait. I just really want it now because I'm greedy and I'm patient. Actually, that's a lie. I am actually quite a patient person, I think. Hopefully I am. But this is the living room area. I really like this area because it has like marble floors, big windows. I definitely have like a place like this if it had a living area like this. The only thing is though, is that the screenshots actually don't really make this place look that nice because the ceiling of this apartment in the screenshots is like really ugly. It's like it has the same lighting as outdoors, so it's just really weird, and I don't know why it's like that. I would have expected it to be kind of just a plain white roofing, but I don't know what's really why that's still like that. They probably should have fixed that or something at least by now. But maybe it's too like complicated or something, I don't know. But you will see that in screenshots, so I apologise for the terrible ceiling, which looks like outdoor concrete, which is not that nice, but it's okay. Because in game you don't really look at the ceiling, so it's all good. But this is the little office area, which we've literally just skipped past, and then a little painting nook, because I love painting in The Sims. Literally the easiest way of getting money, and it just kind of passes the time because you can just skip forward and earn that simoleons. But then just adding a bit of lighting. Here I changed the like temperature of the lights, the coolness. I don't know what it's called because I don't really like the lights when they're really yellow unless it's kind of a look I'm going for, but usually I like either sort of white lights or a bit white and yellow, because I feel like that gives the apartment or house a nicer look, or more of a modern look really, which this apartment isn't really modern, but it's kind of just more contemporary, and also kind of a bit more traditional. I don't know, I'm just using all those words that do not really mix together very well. And then adding a few cracks and stuff, because who doesn't like an apartment with cracks? And I was going to probably add a few cobwebs, but then again, no one likes cobwebs either. This is the little bathroom, kind of traditional, but it's sort of meant to be just a bit more fancy. And yeah, I am talking about the apartment for once, rather than just going off on a tangent about things that I don't usually have a plan to talk about. I think I'm going to like the shopping centre on Friday, I think, with my older sister. I think we're going to Pizza Hut or something, which will be fun because I don't even think I've been to Pizza Hut before. I've had like a slice of my sister's pizza when she's ordered one before, but I've never actually been, and I'm pretty sure I've also haven't been to KFC. I've only ever ordered like one of my own pizzas from Domino's, and just one time. What else? I've only had a couple Subways. I'm just not like a big fast food person. Like, I like fast food, but I just don't have it that often. I mean, I don't like McDonald's that much. Some of the burgers of McDonald's are alright, but just like, you get what you pay for really, and it's not that nutritional or anything, and I am not that healthy, so it doesn't really matter, but I am trying to like not eat that much bad food, which is going to go down the drain at Christmas time, which it's not nearly Christmas, but it is kind of nearly Christmas. Anyway, so these are the screenshots. I'm saying my words wrong, I'm getting them muddled, but anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, give this a big thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!